Hello.
Oh.
Are you ready? Wait, you're the one that made the video. I never get bit by snakes, right?
Nope. Not getting bit by one today either. What's the genetics on this one?
Like it's a champagne hide,
Can you take a picture of her?
but it has
That's
paradox
Mika,
on the
my
head.
snake.
Ooh.
Mika, that's my little snake.
But I have a female that's been putting out some strange things.
You're gonna show Jack?
I'm gonna show Shade. This is Shade.
Oh.
What's this? Is there champagne in this?
Champagne. But it's just, there's something else in there. I don't know what. I thought like GHI or something. But,
Yeah, something like that.
but the other one, the marking looks pinstripe.
I'm not like the best with genetics for sure, but that's definitely something.
So this is cool. This is Het Exanthic Clown.
Okay. Just a baby?
Yeah.
I'll take a picture of her too.
Could you see the Exanthic on the head coming through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one's like maybe, is this a male or female?
Female.
I feel like yours is the best. Man, that's. So how many snakes do you think you have in total?
Too many.
Yeah, well.
But
I
this is the
understand
thing. It's like when I have stuff like this is the grandparents, the parents, the children. Like this is like 8 years to get a snake like this.
that. Right.
And
So you've been doing it for over a decade, right?
yeah, yeah. And it's just like all of them. Like I can go in, I can reach any snake, and they're all
Except for
super
Calypso.
chill. Even Calypso will be good sometimes, but it's just like she's not like they're not, it's not cage aggressive, and even with these, like they're not cage aggressive. They think they'll be fed, they'll be a bit excited, you take them out and then they're fine.
Right.
But they still have that, like with the boas, like I can reach into any boa. Now watch me put my hand and get nipped. But like see how they see? Like I can just go in and say hi to them.
What does the
And
red eyes
this is
mean?
Sophie. She's my
What does
That's the
the
thing
red
too, is like
eyes
with your snakes, you're confident. I would never do that with a boa that
Yeah.
size. Ever. Always. never. I use a hook always for every,
Yeah,
well,
no.
besides like ball pythons, but.
But like for me, I can reach into any and
Right.
just do that
Daddy.
because it's just.
Well, it's quite the confidence for sure.
Like, look at this. This is an IMG from the UK. That's the last snake I bought. I'm not buying any more animals.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't
she's
find any
looking
animals
at
here.
you.
But like,
I see that.
look at that.
Yeah. The IMG stuff is really interesting, and you can, like, when you mix it with other genetics too, it kind of like changes things quite a bit.
But like, see, I raised her for like a decade without breeding her
Right.
because I didn't really like. And then he's the right one for her.
That's wild to me, because like, reading a snake, that snake looks like she wants to be fed, and you just stick your hand in there and nothing happens.
Anything like.
Yeah.
Just go in, they pop their heads out,
Well,
and I say hello.
you clearly know your snakes very well, because braver man than I.
Me too.
You know your snakes well too? That's wild, dude. No.
Watch this.
This is the thing. People don't realize how much they know you,
Yeah.
and how much like. I don't know. Did you see my video on the Cohab? Like the way that I do
I
it?
don't think the...
Because it's like I have a video with like walk through kind of how I do it.
Mhm.
Because it's like most people you wouldn't ever really keep snakes together, but I grow them in pairs.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with the cohab at all. I mean, especially if it's something like a boa or whatever. I mean, when you feed them, do you feed them separately, or do you?
Oh
feed
yeah, I
them?
separate.
Yeah. So.
So like I'll separate them, I'll feed them there, and then I'll put them back together.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like.
But that's also harder too, because I have it all planned. Like my collection's broken into thirds. So 1 week. Remember school day 1, day 2. So I have week 1, week 2, week 3. So everything's fed like that,
Right.
and then the ones fed every second week are on week 1, week 2.
Got it.
And that's how I feed them all.
Oh, that's easy then.
And then basically when I know, okay, these ones are being fed, I separate them. There's like 3 free ones.
Right.
Separate, feed, and then let them be for like 3 days, and then put them back together.
Right.
But that's more work than just throwing them in and feeding them, right?
Yep.
So, but I have them all on like a perfect schedule, and I know when everything eats, and I know like, and I probably have close to 100 reptiles in here.
It's crazy because this room looks so much bigger. Like
In the video?
yeah, so much bigger. But whatever.
But the other thing is, can you smell?
That's exactly what I was about to say.
So-
It doesn't
so
smell-
people-
right.
Lots of people on bark and stuff, the whole place smells like crap.
Right.
Or piss. And I was just like, I have 100 reptiles in here, and you can't smell anything.
No, it doesn't smell like reptiles.
Because,
at all.
but I clean them every day. The way that I look at it is like, I'm not giving them the biggest homes I can.
Right.
So the least I'm gonna do is they're never dirty. You know.
Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't smell like snake poop in here, so that's important.
The other thing that I've noticed too is like, for instance, opaque. So if you have them in bins that are not clear, like that they can't get light,
Mm.
they don't do anything.
Right,
But if you put them in containers where they see light,
right.
if they crap themselves, they'll rub. You look at my adult snakes; none of their faces are all in perfect condition. They're never trying to like rub themselves out.
No, all the animals that you pulled out, they look healthy to me.
Okay, party time.
You're still wild to me, dude. Just
What?
sticking your hands in a boa's faces like that?
From the time,
No, I know, but you've got a lot more experience dealing with that species than I do, too.
well, even like, okay, this is a snake that most people can't hold. Okay, she's spazzy.
What is this? Cali king?
This is.
Or what kind of king is this? Or gopher? What is this?
No. This is a black rat snake, white-sided.
I've never seen anything like that before.
She is beautiful. Her name's Spirit.
And, okay, and she's kind of spazzy?
Oh yeah.
I'll take your word for
So
it.
this is the thing. Anybody, like, no one can hold her though. She'll shit, she'll musk, and she'll bite you. Like, she'll line up with you and she'll bite you. But I saw her on Kijiji, and then I saw her on Kijiji, and then I saw her on Kijiji, and I'm like, there's
Gotta have
something
her.
wrong with this snake. Like, nobody wants her. So then I ended up trading for a ball python. But she'll never bite me. Like, if I reach in the wrong way or grab her the wrong way, she'll bite me.
Right.
She'll musk, she'll do all sorts of stuff. So with her, it's different. It's just quick. Like, it's just, you have to get her quick. You can't pause.
So it's like a confidence thing.
Yeah, for her. And it's just like, if like, I don't know if you can just hold her from the backside and see how she feels. Like, you can feel
It's
how
very
tense.
sturdy. Too.
She's
Yeah,
stiff.
yeah.
So she's just stiff right up.
Yeah. This is a snake that, yeah,
So-
I would not willingly just go in and grab.
But
Pretty, though.
she's beautiful.
Very pretty.
She's beautiful. So I paired her with Eve, who's Steve. So I got a gorgeous, like, just like this. It's a Texas leucistic rat snake.
Yeah.
It's just perfect. And I bought him, raised him his whole life, then found out he's a girl, a guy.
Guy.
Yeah.
That's
So-
a crazy looking snake, though, dude. That's
But they'll make double heads. That's the thing. They'll
Right.
make just normal. I have a crazy corn snake project too. So I'm gonna have caramel, scaleless caramel pinstripes.
a really cool looking snake.
Yeah.
That's the other thing too. Is so all the snakes that I have that I show are snakes I can reach in and grab and never get bit by. But I think it's because I'm so risk adverse to, like, I hook everything, and I think it's a good thing to teach people too, especially people who are. Is that a? Oh well. Pretty, but I don't want to get bit by
I
it.
don't know if she won't bite me. This is Pearl. Same thing. She'll never bite me.
I think that's the thing with colubrids why I don't keep too many. The erraticness.
She's like, she's not spazzy though. She is hyper,
Right.
but these don't constrict. They just
Right.
kill. But what's so cool with her, she actually, if I put her into bigger things, she's not happy.
She wants to be
Yeah,
small.
she's a bloody ball python.
Some people, man, or some snakes are just like that.
Like, the crazy thing is, I have her. She'll always just go inside her thing, and that's what she wants to do. So,
So you keep a little bit of everything then.
I went to the shows, and the most beautiful thing I could afford.
Right.
That's what I did. And I never did it I almost never did it with breeding plans. I did it kind of like,
This is pretty.
where's the next, like it has to be the right one.
Mm.
Or like the Sterlings, right? Like the Sterlings was a crazy story because with her, I will just in case. But even like I'll never actually grab a snake with a hook. I'll always just kind of deactivate them, right? So with her, she might be like a bit excited. She might think it's food time, but oh, she took a dump in her water. Yeah, hold that. Yeah, once I done that. But look at this snake.
That's a full-grown snake too, right?
Yeah.
And so, when did you get into bows in the first place?
Years ago. Yeah, but and now she wasn't even nippy.
Well, that's a good thing for a snake. That's nice.
No, none of them. Fully, I can take them just about anywhere. I can take them outside, bring them to the park. And nobody, like, they won't ever be crazy. This was my first moon blow. But you see people grab their snakes and you see them wailing around.
Hold on, ready? Here. No, it's not gonna happen. Hold on.
Very cage aggressive
Wow.
at times. Hopefully she,
Her mouth's even opening. Look at that.
yeah, she's not happy. What a beautiful snake.
Around your neck.
Yeah, I'm gonna try, but the thing is, no, she's not gonna let me put this back. So I'm gonna have to do this.
See that?
Yeah, you're very confident with them, that's for sure. But
But it's the snake.
well, that and you know the snake. That's
Yeah.
the difference, right?
Yeah.
And that's why I always preach and tell you really know your snake. Get it out with a hook. Because if you get bit by a snake, especially if it's something that's new to you, it ruins the experience with that individual. You think that thing's going to bite you all the time.
See if I got bit, I don't care.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Is I'm risk adverse. I don't like getting bit by snakes.
But the other thing is that, like, I don't. Like, it really. Like, the Calypso thing. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the snake. It came right up and bit me in the face. Calypso's got me, she's got me probably more than all my other snakes combined.
And that's why with that snake, I'm never going to touch it without a hook.
See, for me, the thing with hook and stuff, in general, you're not going to be able to support the snake as well.
I have a 80-pound berm that I use to hook with.
Yeah.
Same thing. I'll do the same thing with the retics. You're just snuggling. Yeah, just with the other retics, like Queen, right? That's the one that's the really good one. That's the one that for sure I'm probably going to keep for two reasons.
I told you.
Right, because A, I'd like to shorten the channel and use her as a
Jasmine,
educational tour.
Jasmine.
Or sorry, Jasmine. Sorry, Queen's the one that passed, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, Jasmine. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, if you're gonna let me rehome these, then I'll keep the one that you like the most, and that way you can at least see it.
The big thing with rehoming them is, like, I want them to actually go to someone that has it just as a pet.
Yeah,
Like, I
good
don't
home.
want it to be rehomed to someone that's going to breed it.
I know that's
Because
why.
it's just like you have to understand that for me, like this is over 10K
Yeah, I know.
that
I
I'm
understand.
just giving you, and that's because, like,
You wanted a pet only home.
yeah, I just after what happened with Queen, like it was the most horrendous experience you could imagine. Like, she was egg bound, I knew she was egg bound, and every night, like I helped her get some out. There we go. Oh my god. Come on. You can do it. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Come on. Got 2 more out. Oh, baby. Oh, God. Oh. There's like 3 more stuck in there. And I got like 20 eggs out of her. Then I was like, she wasn't eating. She lost all, like, she put everything into the eggs. And she had like 30 eggs. And she just was getting too skinny. So I'm like, tonight I'm going to force feed her. And I'm like, I've never had to force feed a snake that big either. And I did this all alone. Right. Like, when you see people pushing eggs out and stuff, like, I pushed the eggs out of her while she was totally, like, wrapped around me. And hours. And then I came to force feed her, and she was done. And I just, like, I fell apart. Like,
no, I get it. Especially like a snake that you love that much too.
And it totally just, it killed it for me, because the other thing was that I was at the point kind of where I didn't want to breed them anymore anyways. It just kind of happened.
Right.
And I had already kind of separated them. I'm like, they're not going to breed anymore. And then that happened. And it's just like Jazz, she's probably my favorite snake.
Right.
And Calypso, to me, is the most beautiful snake
I agree.
I have. And Nintendo, he's hilarious. He's great. He's a little bit of a scaredy cat. Hercules is just gorgeous. Like, they're all just like perfect snakes. And I would even kind of secretly keep one as like a pet or something. But the thing is that when you have this many animals, they're not your pets anymore.
No, I know. They're
not. And it's just, I miss that. And I feel like I might be able to have that working with greens. And then, like, even all my boas, right? So I have all these Sterlings. Right. I'm probably just going to keep them as pets. I don't even know if I'm going to breed them. Because it's just like, not everyone can afford a Sterling. And
harder to get rid of.
Then you sell 1 or 2, and then you have to keep the rest or whatever, or what do you do with them?
Well, it's even like these snakes here. Like, you're going to make expensive snakes if you make snakes. And also, who's going to be able to... Even, I know they're super dwarfs, but at the same time, they still get big enough where most people don't...
Well, the biggest thing is that if they're not kept in the right condition, they start having problems.
Right.
Like, you like, just the other day, actually, he did something no snake's ever done. He bit, and his mouth was stuck in here. And I had to get his mouth out from being stuck in here.
Did you think it was food time, or what?
Like, yeah, he got excited. He opened his mouth, and his teeth got stuck in there.
Oh, like, well, it was still closed.
Yeah. Oh, see, silly snake. Silly snake. Got his face stuck inside the door. I'm gonna have to free you from that, huh? Hopefully you're okay. You silly, silly animal. Okay, I'll try and let you out. Come on.
Keep going.
I don't know what to do. There you go.
Where is he?
He's just excited. He thought it was food time. I free him and he comes at me.
Oh.
Yeah, or they'll fang themselves. Like their teeth will go through their lip.
Right.
And if so the bottom tooth will get stuck through the top, and now the mouth is stuck shut.
Right.
And now, because he's not supposed to have a tooth there. So you see, the tooth got stuck in his gums. The tooth from the bottom of his lip, he rubbed up against the wall, and then the tooth from the bottom of his lip went into his gums. So you see that? It happened with him. It's happened with Hercules. So it's not that it has all these mouth issues or whatever. It's that basically when he pushed himself up against the wall, he shoved one of those bottom teeth into his gums. So it had to be taken out. And then there's a hole in there that has to be cleaned out. You have to hold them and get either take the tooth out or remove, right? So that's happened a few times. If you had one in something like this and it pisses, it'll rub its face off.
Right.
Even when they're shedding, so sometimes it needs some help shedding, so I put it in a container. Usually they're good with sheds, but like once in a while, something has a problem shedding, I'll soak it. And when I soak it, if it's sat in the soak for too long, rub until they rub the face off.
Right.
Like so, but they heal super fast too. So that's the other side. Like so, I've removed abscesses from Hercules, and he's totally healed. And I've dealt with more problems with them than any of my other snakes, except African house snakes trying to get them to eat.
Oh, well, yeah.
African house snakes trying to get them to eat, they'll just die. Like they don't want to eat sometimes.
I got hognose snakes, I get it.
I don't even, like, it's a nightmare. And these guys, they're bloody, like, they're the perfect animal for someone that, I'd say, like, they're the perfect pet for a retired breeder. Or, like, someone that's just gonna love it like a dog.
Right.
Like, it should be a dog.
Well, they're really smart, too.
Yeah, to me, I'm like, even keeping them like this, like in racks, they're not even having that much space lots of the time, right? And so, and for me, I want them to have more. So, and I don't want someone else kind of either. I don't want babies being put on the market really from them, and I don't want, for the two reasons. One, like, it's not really fair for anyone else to profit off something that, like,
I get it.
I spent forever on, and the other that I don't want people to get snakes they shouldn't have. Mm-hmm. And this has probably been the biggest lesson that I've learned throughout everything. Like, it's just all this, I want half of it gone. Like,
Well, when too much is too much, it's too much.
well, it's just, it is something that I'm super passionate about, but when you spend, like, to keep it this clean, hour a day, 2 hours a day.
At least.
So, and I do that, and then, like, I build drones and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I design them, and I build them, and I program them, and I do all that stuff. And I get dumb ideas, right? I wonder if I could feed a snake with a drone. And I did it.
Really popular, yeah.
No, I did it, and people freak out. And it's really unfair because I've spent my whole, like, third of my life taking care of them to the best of my ability. And then I do something I think is fun and stupid, and that people hate me for that. Or I'm a bad keeper, I'm an animal abuser. Meanwhile, it's just like my animals, like, there's, like, you can't find a keeper that has animals that kind of are the way mine are.
No, of course.
Everyone that buys snakes off me, 100%, like, there's not one person that bought a snake off me that says shitty things. It's always just people that have no idea who I am. So it's just like that's given me depression and stuff too, right? Because it's like I've been honest. I've never lied or cheated or, like, tricked people. But I'm like, if I do something dumb that I think's funny or whatever, I think it's funny.
Right.
Like, if I was to take it back or to, like, say sorry, I'm not sorry. I wanted to feed a snake with a drone, so I did it, right? And I did it with a helicopter too, so it's like
yeah, and then you read it right into your face. I remember that.
I'm the first person in the world to do those things. I'm like, it's a stupid thing, but it just, you know.
Well, hey, everyone has their thing, right?
Okay, party time.
All right, you show me how it's done, buddy.
Okay.
All right, I'll take Calypso.
All right, you can handle that one. I'm not handling that one without this.
What are you gonna do with her?
Well, I'm gonna rehome her. No, you take her with a hook. I got snakes like that too.
Oh, okay. You want to take her out?
You can take her out. Calypso's a girl? I thought that was a boy.
Girl. Oh no, Calypso, girl. Now where are my keys?
Yeah, there's certain snakes that I've picked up that no matter what you do, like untrustworthy ones like that, I'll hand them with a hook and then I'll find them at home. Because some people like you don't care. I'm not taking bites from retics for fun. It's not happening.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, you still have your friend?
Yeah.
What a cutie.
She's
Okay.
the best.
Now you get to meet
She
Calypso.
might want to see Calypso.
Here, you want in there? All right.
Calypso.
Okay, one thing. Let's just. Yes, now.
I'll take some B-roll of you getting him out too, if you like.
Okay, then switch it back into the other.
You don't want it to be slow-mo?
Okay, slow mo. Yeah, go for
You
it.
can always speed it
Because
up.
the thing is that I don't know if the focus keeps working with it. That's the big thing.
So I'm pretty sure the M6 does have.
Why is this?
Just a little warped.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, you're in shit. Hello. Oh, you ready? Wait, you're the one that made the video. I never get bit by snakes, right?
Nope. Not getting bit by one today either.
Oh, Avery.
So this one's really happy.
What?
This one's really happy.
Yeah, she's.
That looked like a food response though, right?
Yeah. This is Calypso. There we go.
Alright, you wanna go in the light?
Yep. Even though she's bloody and shot.
Of the dual.
Or it
whatever.
focuses, but it loses the dual pixel. I don't know.
Well, here, if it doesn't work, we can always switch it
You want
out.
some water?
No, okay, no. Good things.
What are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can! Just do it!
Oh my god. Don't forget to give Dave Kaufman a kiss for me.
Oh, yeah. I certainly will. Yeah, he's the,
Oh my god.
he's your biggest fan. I saw in your video yesterday, whatever day it was, because your hair was inspired by Dave Kaufman. I thought it was pretty funny.
Okay, so get this. This is good. I'm gonna make one. I'm making a stupid one, basically, with Dave Kaufman and you.
Okay.
I found your doppelganger.
Who is it?
It's someone you don't know, but he
Yeah.
looks just like you.
Okay.
So we're just gonna make a stupid video. I'm gonna curl the hair. And
Is
we're
he
gonna
short too?
He's you.
Okay.
Like he could be your brother.
Yeah?
So it's just like we're going to be Dave Kaufman, Dave Men, and his name's Alec.
Alec.
But he looks just like you. He has I have glasses and everything. So we're gonna do something stupid.
Clever.
Yeah, stupid. Like stuff like just places you. It's gonna be so bad that you know it's not true, right?
Right. Well, yeah,
Today
satire.
we're looking at the top 5 places to grow your snake, like the microwave. Like stick the snake in the microwave.
Daddy,
Yeah,
can you put my snake away?
yeah, for sure.
Because now I just want to play the guitar.
Okay, you go play the guitar.
Daddy, can you give me the stick to play the guitar?
The what?
Can you give me the thing to play the guitar?
No, I don't know where it is. But just see these.
Oh, wow. I like the blue-eyed Lucy's.
Yeah, they're perfect. Like these are basically just. This is the future of my projects mostly because
Blue-eyed
it's
Lucy's
just
are my favorite.
white. You sell them, they go, and
Yeah.
people love them. You know.
Pies are like that too.
Yeah, and then basically with those, I'm doing like I'm gonna have clown, pied, Xanthics.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, dwarf though, right?
No.
Okay, Jasmine, you're gonna love.
Okay. Alright.
And don't forget medium rats.
Medium rats. You got it. Here, I'm going to film you taking them out.
Never small rats.
Never small rats.
Okay, every
You got
remember
it.
the deal. You want to paint? Peace.
Yeah. Bye, quiet.
Yes. Okay. Jasmine. You see, there's that excitement, kind of like I'm gonna get fed, but there's not. After the moment she knows she's not getting fed,
She's good.
yeah, it's just the moment you open it, she thinks maybe there's food. And the other thing is obviously like feeding time, right?
Mhm.
Like if there's food in the room, if there's food nearby, feeding day, then you always have to be careful. But when there's no food in the room,
Well, that's why today's supposed to be feeding day, and I decided not to do that until later. Because I don't want rats in the room as I set these guys up.
And also remember this.
and she is het albino, so it's shining
Don't
through.
get too close
So where you see-
to Calypso.
I won't get too close to Calypso, I promise.
Let's
Come
do
on,
it.
Daddy. Come on, Daddy.
Oh my goodness. Oh, so tonight is a sad night, but it's a happy night too, cause
I'm with you.
you're with me, right? But today we just want to talk about our super dwarfs.
Yes.
Okay, who are you gonna miss the most?
Calypso.
Is Calypso? You miss Calypso because she used to play with you in your stroller. Adam's gonna put Jasmine in a home that's twice the size she had. So she's gonna be in an 8-foot home. That's huge. What?
I want her to go into a room that's this big.
Well, it's bigger than what we had her in, right? Did you like Adam? Did you think he looked the same in person as he does on the TV? Or were you surprised? Did he look different? He looked the same as in the TV?
No, I forget. Okay.
You get on camera and you get all weird.
Daddy.
Ah, whatever.